Well, welcome to Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? I hope everybody's doing good out there. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are here. Let me get rid of this for just a second. How are we doing? It's Saturday evening. As you can see the title, we're going to review Made in America, which Trump is made in America. We're going to review some of the, Trump's comments at the White House Correspondents Dinner. Hey, guys, if you want to support the channel, right there going across the screen, we're going to also have fair use. Dono goes $1,000. YouTube super chats will be read out loud when you send them in. If you send them in, you don't want your real name or your name announced on the super chat through the Cash Apps, Venmos, or PayPals, make sure you put an anonymous name. But you can leave a comment and quit, YouTube. Get off there. You can leave a comment in the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Yes, I am bored. I decided we're going to go live. I'm tired of listening to debate brain people. Oh my God, it makes me sick. I can't stand it. It's just arguing, grown people that never go around. You I cannot talk. I just can't do it. It's hard for me to sit. I like a few minutes of it. If you go back and watch my stream last night, I was actually doing my own thing. And then a friend of mine, Grid One Motorsports, shout out to him. He does a Grid Con. This was the second one last night in Dallas, Texas. The first one was in Nashville, Tennessee. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he did say the third one would be maybe in Florida. I don't know all the information. I will get it out. Like I said, I never watched debates. I don't really care about that. And for instance, if I show you on my channel, that means I like you. I don't show other channels, YouTubers, because it creates a mess and drama, something I don't like. But I came from Grids. I met Grid on his panel. I met Dusty, the Powdered Dusty, and a few others. That's why I like to watch these guys. But I do not go up and cause drama and talk about drama. It's not my thing. I have no issues with anyone on YouTube or internet because I do not allow them to take my free time up in my head, because there's other people in my head and we all don't agree on the same thing. So also remember, if I show you on my platforms like Instagram, Facebook, that I have thousands of trust me, I have thousands of followers. I get millions of views from shorts and reels, and I'm on 8 different platforms. I am trying to help you. A lot of people don't know who I am because they just see who I am in the chat, and I don't talk about the drama bullshit or none of that. But here's the thing: when they see me, they never come to realize that I'm actually a bigger channel. Yes, I did get demonetized. I did get shadow banned. I don't care if you say YouTube don't. They do. I've been canceled on my first channel. My other 2 channels was hacked and taken. This is my 4th channel. So I am trying to build my chat back up. My audience, a lot of them have followed me. A lot of them did say they couldn't find my channel. They were on YouTube, unsubscribed them, all that stuff. We are working to get my hours back, my watch hours, to get my channel monetized back again. Guys, just stick with me. Like I said, if you're one of those people that do not know who I am, maybe you should come and look. When I actually have friends, very important, I have networked with many business people and owners throughout different sectors of YouTube in real life, like businesses that travel, motorcycle communities, different communities. So if I show your channel, I will not be talking about drama or trying to do any of that stuff, because that's beneath me. I'll be honest with you. It is. I do not do that. I'm not going to review somebody's panel or live panel or show and talk about that, because that opens the door up for more drama, for them to actually have conflict with you. And I do not have conflict with anyone. I do my own thing. Trust me. That's not why I'm here. What are you doing, girl? Waking up from a nap, all fussy, you little baby. That's my daughter's little kitten. It's an all solid black baby kitten. So if you're new to the show, hit the subscribe if you like. We're going to jump in. First of all, this is what I want to do. This is going to be a fair use act disclaimer. We're going to say this disclaimer, viewers, yes, And also, just in case we get into it, this is a warning. This video contains graphic content. Since everybody thinks Trump is graphic, we're going to show that. So I hope everybody can hear me. I hope everybody's doing good out there today on a Saturday. I've been very busy today. I've got lots of things to do. So I jumped on here to see if I could do a stream real quick. It won't be quick. I don't know. Maybe we'll just get into things. Let's jump over here and let's see what Mr. President himself said at the White House.
But we are all doing good together. That's why tonight, to show just how much I care about the press, and I want to save your ratings, I'm pleased to announce my intention to, and this is somewhat of a scoop, my intention to run for a 4th term as President of the United States.
2028, baby.
Doing that, I will be having an official. In fact, I think I have.
Watch this. This is great. The best troll in the world. Yes.
Now I'm going to do it again.
Trump 2028. Look at that shit there. And you thought this man was going somewhere? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? 2028 at the White House Correspondents Dinner. Trump announces he's running. Of course, he's trolling. I believe he's trolling the media because this White House Correspondents Dinner is for the media and the fake media. Of course, I believe Trump is trolling. Of course, I don't believe he's going to run for, a 4th term or whatever he says. I think it's one of the greatest things he's done. Come on, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at them. They're clapping. The people that hate him are even clapping. The fucking troll. Oh, I'm going to get the one. We're going to show the one where he lights that reporter up. Boy, he roasts her ass.
President. No, I won 3 times. Did very well the 2nd time, by the way.
Ooh, doggy.
Election, but we don't have to talk about it.
How many fucking woke liberals are melting down last night and today? How many are seeing these clips go around today and just freaking screaming? I'm telling you, how many liberals are freaking screaming today because of Trump?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of
that. Is, come on, guys. Don't forget to support the channel. Come on, that's fucking good.
It's interesting when you come back and you do a good job like we did, and you don't care about it so much.
Exactly.
You have to tighten up these elections because they're really
tighten them up, baby.
Seriously, bad
Trump
shape.
2028. Here, let's watch it one more time. We'll do it real quick.
We are all doing good together. That's why tonight, to show just how much I care about the press, and I want to
best
save
troll
your
in the world.
Ratings. I'm pleased to announce my intention to. And this is somewhat of a scoop, my intention to run for a 4th term as President of the United States.
This is great.
I will be doing that. I will be having an official. In fact, I think I have.
This is awesome. You can't get much better than this right here. I won
3 times.
I won 3 times, he said.
Do it again.
Yeah, look here. How do you not?
I'm going to do it.
And they're clapping for him.
I'm getting very good at running
the
for
fake
president.
Media.
No, I won 3 times. Did very well the 2nd time.
This is great. This is great. This is great. Yeah, this is great. I love it, man. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. I love it.
Trump 2028 hats. His folks keep sending me. I wasn't exaggerating when I said that I received in the mail a Trump 2028
this
hat
is great.
from one of his biggest supporters. These guys are not screwing around.
Now I'm going to do it again.
I love these.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have 24.
Oh, it's so great. It's so great. Oh, what are they talking about? Liberals in Napa Valley. Okay, I don't know. He's marching to honor illegal immigrants and anti-ICE protests who died attacking ICE agents. Yeah, Fruit Loops and retards. Oh, yeah. Who wants to hear Don Lemon? Excuse me. Yes, and breaking news, Carmelo Anthony may be getting a new trial, if you haven't heard yet. Even though he was found guilty of first-degree murder, sentenced to 35 years, self-defense claims rejected.
The trial was effectively closed to the public. The prosecutors did not honor an off-the-record.
Yeah, so he may be getting a new trial, guys. I don't know about you guys, how you feel about that. Let's see. Do we have meltdowns?
2028 hat.
It's
official. He is officially going against the fucking Constitution.
Oh, really? because he's trolling.
Everybody that voted for him.
These are the meltdowns. I
So
expected.
Donald Trump just announced.
These
and
are the
officially put on
meltdowns.
his own Trump 2028 hat.
These are the meltdowns I expected. The people that have no
It's
IQ.
official. He is officially
yeah, young lady.
going against the fucking Constitution.
No, he ain't. No, this is called the best troll in the world. Let's just see right here. I want to see because man, he did some stuff last night. I've got to find these clips. I will find them. I promise you.
The incredible.
I will find some of these clips. He did some clips last night, or they clipped them. They clipped them. Let me tell you something. This guy is Cam Higbee is live. He's probably at a protest. Let's see. Let's see if I can find some of these clips. Man, he did some of these last night. It was great.
Who should be here. He turned Palestinian. This was a man who was 100% for Israel.
Israel.
100%.
He won't even
Chuck
say
Schumer,
Israel. He says
crying Chuck.
Israel.
Remember, he cried at the airport over illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
They were the fakest tears. There were people throwing
Yeah.
water in his face.
Yeah.
But now he's a proud, very proud Palestinian. In fact, I'm going to send him a beautiful Palestinian outfit tomorrow.
I mean,
So
look
we
at
can
this,
greet
guys.
Bibi
I
Netanyahu
mean, look at
when he comes to town next week.
this. Look at this right here.
Who should be here. He turned Palestinian.
Look at
This
this.
was a man
Is that
who was
look at that? Look at that.
100%
Look at that.
for Israel.
Look at that.
100%. Chuck Schumer, crying Chuck.
Come
Remember, he
on.
cried at the airport over illegal immigrants.
I mean,
They were
come
the
on, man.
fakest
The Trojan
tears. There were
horse.
people
Yes,
throwing water in
that's
his
awesome
face.
there. The Trojan horse.
But
That's
now he's a
that-
proud,
that's-
very proud
oh
Palestinian.
my Lord.
In fact, I'm
Yes, he
going to send
roasted
him a
her
beautiful
ass
Palestinian
last night.
sponsorship,
Outfit
but then
tomorrow.
I informed. So
Oh
he could
yeah.
greet
Look,
Bibi Netanyahu.
look, shut up. Listen to this. Shut up, Trump. Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one.
But like
This is great.
35
This is
I
great.
thought
This is the one I was
Caitlin
looking for.
really made it big with a major new sponsorship, but then I informed her that it wasn't her on the Bud Light can. It was Dylan Mulvaney.
He trolls this
And
woman, this
Dylan
reporter.
Mulvaney cost Bud Light $35 billion.
Oh my
in
God.
market
It's great.
cap.
This is great.
That was the worst commercial ever made, by the
Yeah.
way, for those few people that want to hear that.
Sure
Most
was.
people don't care, but I would. I wouldn't want to hire Dylan anytime soon.
Oh my
I thought
God.
Caitlin had
Look, she won't
really
even
made
smile.
it
None of them at that
big
table
with
will
a major
smile.
new
None of them.
sponsorship,
Boy,
but
he
then I
roasted
informed
her
her
ass,
that
son.
it wasn't
He
her.
roasted her ass last night. I mean, it was awful. He roasted her. He roasted the crap out of that girl, Caitlin or Katie or whatever her name is, that reporter. I mean, he did it. He did. He roasted. He just it was pitiful because she's there. They were sitting there like speechless, would not speak or anything. Like he completely was like, you know.
My intention to run.
Okay, yeah, we got that one, Trump. Okay, I want the other one, Trump. Where's the other one?
Has come out and said he will not be running for president
Talking about Gavin
because
Newsom.
nobody can say what he said about himself and survive.
Yeah,
Newsom was in big trouble when he openly admitted that Kamala was smarter than him. She said, Kamala is smarter. If Kamala is smarter than someone, you don't want that person to be president of
That's
the United
wild.
States of America. Between California's policies of
Yeah,
enabling
really.
wildfires,
That's insane.
paying drug addicts to be homeless,
Yeah.
giving free sex changes to illegals, and telling rich people they're going to take away all of your money is going to be taken away. People are fleeing,
Ooh.
and they're fleeing in droves. We can't have that in this country. It's becoming such a horrible and dangerous location that Ilhan Omar, one of my favorites, and her brother are thinking about moving together, very much in love. The video surfaced recently of Ilhan giving a speech referring to World War II. It was World War 11. And they asked her about that. She still thought she got it right.
Hit that like button when you
But I'm
come
not
in, guys.
surprised because she's a low IQ person. And she's also a very dishonest person. And she ought to get the hell out of our country. She
Subscribe to
shouldn't
the
be
channel.
here. She shouldn't be in our country.
Oh, that's something, boy. I tell you, is this the one where he? Let's see.
You are when I'm gone. You're all going to be.
Let's see.
But you people have no idea how lucky you are when I'm gone.
People talking to him.
You're all going to be broke.
Peter.
Your business model is going to be finished.
Yeah.
No, it's true. When
Listen
I'm not
to what
around,
he's
you're gonna
saying.
be broke. There's not going to be anybody to report on. Nobody.
Well, not only that, Yeah, they're not going to have the. I mean, really, how much ratings and views are they going to get if they talk about somebody like Biden or Obama or Gavin Newsom or another Democrat? If a Democrat wins, even JD Vance, what are they going to? He can't compare to Trump with the trolling, with all the stuff that he does.
He gives a damn about anybody else.
See, they don't.
The New York Times the other day had 5 stories about me. Before I got into politics, in my whole life, I had 7 front page stories. This is years of success. I think 6 were good, 1 was bad. I had 5 stories, 7, 5 good. Yeah, I had a total of 7 stories on the front page of the New York Times. That's not bad. Now I average about 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah,
but you people have no idea how lucky you are.
Exactly. They don't get it, do they?
Put on a hat that signifies that he is.
Listen at him, melting down already.
The line is this, I have a lot of trouble sleeping at night. I often have to take Benadryl, but I'm not going to have to take any Benadryl tonight because I could just replay that speech and I'll fall asleep like that.
So, of course, it was the moment where he puts on the Trump 2020 hat that really sort of had them come unglued, even though that had been a joke throughout the speech. And he made it clear that it was a joke. But they can't take a joke. But I think the fact that
they're all
so
none of them can take a joke. He's trolling. None of them can take a joke. He is truly trolling these people,
the
man.
country is sort of divided, but
he's trying to make a laughter.
Very, very funny.
Yeah,
Even
he
if
is.
you don't like
He's
Donald
funny
Trump,
as shit,
you
man.
find him very, very funny.
You can't sit and
the fact
say
that
he's not
they are
funny,
still
man.
Incapable of finding any humor in him, I think, says more about them than it does about him.
I thought one of the part of the speeches that really stood out was there was a moment where he was talking about his relationship and openness to the press. And he said, I would ask Caroline Levitt, do I have any calls from the press? No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. Ask Stephen Chung, do I have any calls from her? No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. And I'm thinking, I'm the president of the United States. I'm going to give my phone number to the press. And now everybody calls me. And sometimes I answer. And he kind of talked about that. And that really brought out, Rachel, the fact that unlike the previous president, Joe Biden, which we really never saw, and even the press that adored him couldn't get access to him, this is the most accessible president.
It is.
And as he defended the First Amendment, and
especially with the press,
while he took shots at him, because he knew
he is the most successful president with the press, too.
Kind of what is the purpose of this evening?
They wrote more stories on this man, talked about this man. They've made him, legendary, basically, in their news realm, in their newspaper, their news media realm, sector. Because we all have different sectors. It's just like social media. You have like the motorcycle sector community, you have the debate community, you have the FYP, the FYI, the building community. You have, so many different communities. You have the politics sector, the news, they have made him legendary in those sectors because, truthfully, if they would have never said a word about him and just ignored it, he wouldn't be so popular. They have done this.
Is about press access and transparency.
Yeah, he's not really rewarded for the press access that he gives.
No, he's never is.
All these top journalists in Washington, D.C. do have his personal number. He'll stay for, however long, before he gets on a helicopter or a plane and answer whatever questions they have. He's not rewarded for it. And by the way,
no, he's not.
He seemed annoyed that he was roasting them. That's kind of what.
But they will, Joe Biden. Hey, what flavor ice cream did you eat today, Joe? Chocolate. Great.
This evening's about. He gets up, he roasts people, and there's no better trolling than putting on a 2028
exactly. There's no better to melt down the media. He knows what he's doing, guys. This man is a business. He's smart. You tell me the man went from a billionaire to bankrupt to a billionaire to president, and he's stupid? Just like that black guy said on one of those shows one time, he was talking about Trump. The black people say he's a bad businessman. He's like, really? Really? Because he's a billionaire. He's the president. How is he that bad? Because he filed bankruptcy. He knew what he's doing. He knew how to get his shit took off so he didn't have to pay for it through bankruptcy and turn around and make another billion. That's stupid. I don't think that's stupid. I think that's pretty damn smart.
After everything that happened, on the last one,
I mean, honestly,
he was almost assassinated yet again. that they would just put down their own swords and just have a good time. But they
they can't. They melt down. They
so.
melt down, guys.
one of the
Like I
funniest
said,
moments I thought was
you
when
know,
he
it is
said-
what it is. What do we got going here? Arrest made outside the ICE facility in Plymouth, Massachusetts. The anti-ICE educator was taken into custody after throwing an object at someone's head during the protest. Well, he threw something at. Okay, so he threw something at an officer. He deserves to go to jail. That's assault.
This stuff, right, Peter? Nobody wants to. You ever see the ratings? And we had probably, Peter, 150,000 people come back up higher. Maybe. Thank you. Let's stand up, Peter. Tell
He
him.
loves Peter.
More, right?
He loves Peter Dacey.
It might have been more,
Peter
but it was
Dacey's
amazing.
one of his favorite reporters.
425 billion views. Can you believe that, Peter? I mean, let's go, Peter.
Yeah.
Would
let's
anybody
go,
else
buddy.
call me that? I think Peter would call me that.
Yeah.
Am I the most transparent? Biden never used to answer your questions.
No,
He'd ask
he wouldn't
Biden
even come out
20
here to do it.
questions. He'd never get an answer.
Yeah. I
Who's
mean,
the
how
most
many
transparent president?
cabinet meetings has Biden done?
Even Rosie O'Donnell reached out from Ireland. She really wanted to be.
And
then
he's
I'm told
roasting
that
everybody, ain't he?
Even Rosie O'Donnell reached out from Ireland. She really wanted to be here. In order
He's
to honor
roasting
me.
everybody.
She loves me very much, and she was desperate to come back to the United States. And pay her
She loves
respect
me
to
very
Donald J.
much. He
Trump.
said.
But
He
that
said
didn't
she
work
loves
out,
me very
unfortunately,
much.
because
Oh
nobody
my
wanted her
Lord!
to come back. She actually, but she's one of
This
the
is so funny.
greatest sufferers.
I
of
missed
drug
this
derangement
last
syndrome.
night,
She's
man.
a
I
young
missed this
woman.
last night. I'll be honest with you. I was actually going to air it and show it, but my buddy Grid One Motorsports on YouTube, go check him out. Grid One Motorsports, go check him out. He does a debate con. He was in Dallas, Texas live last night. You can go check it out on his show. I streamed it last night on my show. You can see it on mine as well, but I appreciate it if you go check his out. Give him the views and the credit. He puts all this stuff together. He does amazing at it, guys. They debate is what I'm talking about. Debate con. Two people debate each other. He had actually two females debating each other. They talk, they debated on many, many different topics. So make sure you check that out. I mean, this is great. If you can't laugh at a little bit of, humor and trolling, I don't care if it is Trump. Something's wrong with you.
Sick older woman, I guess now I have to say. And then I'm told that even Rosie O'Donnell reached out from Ireland.
I
She
mean,
really
this is
wanted to
great.
be here
Yeah,
in order to
well,
honor me.
we know that. We know. Here we go. Look, man, these people are. Yeah. Okay. And this woman, man, look at this blonde here. Let's see. I mean, it's amazing how much. Look here. These people are nuts. They're going crazy. Look, these reporters. Oh, we're all friendly behind the scenes. And then they dog him, right? The dog, what's his name? Even whatever his name is that works for Trump, all them. I mean, come on, Mike.
Squander all of America's strength.
I mean, come on, look at that. Look at this. Memes already being
You
made.
girls are the best. We love you, Dolly. Always. Love you both.
I mean, come on, look at this.
To us. To us. Cheers. You girls are the best. We love you, Dolly. Always. Love you both.
I love Dolly Parton. She's a true homegrown Tennessee woman. Look at her.
Just real quick, if you have a reaction on what the president
You have a reaction what Trump
said
said to you
during the speech?
about you? Oh, no. I'm afraid to say it
Do you
because
think
he
Trump went too
roasted
far,
my
Caitlin,
ass.
with that joke?
Yeah, he gave a joke and she about died. She couldn't smile. They didn't do nothing. Look at her. She thinks she's something.
Caitlin, do you mind?
I mean,
telling us real
she's
quick
got
if
a
you have
pretty
reaction
fit.
on
She's
what the
pretty dark
president
hair.
said
I give her
about you
that.
during the
She's
speech?
a pretty woman, but man, her attitude's what makes her ugly.
Shots, many people yelled, get down, which caused Nicki Minaj to start twerking. Do you believe it?
He's talking about the first one when the gunshots rang out in the first one. He was talking about the first one. Yes, when the gunshots. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah,
Get
I love
down.
it when he trolls.
She's the only one that really understood what that meant.
Yeah. She started twerking. Yeah, her
Quite an
butt
evening.
when the gunshots rang out.
But tonight we come back to get an answer that heinous attack with unwavering resolve, and every one of us here this evening to show that in America, we do not yield to political violence.
Exactly.
We
We
can't
don't,
do that.
guys. I don't care what president it is.
Can't do it.
I don't care who you support, left or right.
So
I
in
don't
this
vote,
country, we
so I
believe
don't.
in freedom of
You can
speech.
not
We
like
settle our
me. That's fine.
differences not
But
with
I didn't
bullets, but
vote.
with
I've
open
never
and
voted in my
vigorous
life.
debate.
So when you come
And
on
no
my channel
deranged
and you
loser.
start criticizing me for showing stuff, you know, just remember
Just looking at you has
that's not
uplifted
me.
my mood
You know, you
without
guys are
caffeine.
mad at Trump, but you take it out
Kevin,
on the streamers
You are a ball
for
of
showing it.
positive energy.
I didn't
Looking
vote.
at you
I've
has
never
uplifted
voted.
my mood without caffeine. I can tell you for a 100% fact. I'm not even
I
gonna
thought
hedge.
this was funny.
Not 99.
The
not
country needs some
100%
laughs,
live
man.
TV. Your person is alive and well. Am I correct?
You are
The
correct.
country
How
needs
did
some
I know
laughs,
that?
guys.
Your vitality.
The country
energy.
needs some laughs.
Michelle with 2 L's. Kevin
I
with
know.
a tremendous smile.
Communist
We have an
network.
issue right now.
Yeah.
We have a problem. You don't realize it. But the issue is that so far tonight, I'm on fire.
I'm on fire, he said.
No, don't you smile, Kevin. It's a bad thing. I set the bar too high too soon, which means that right
That blonde
now,
in the
I
background,
can
she
no
can't
longer
sit
guess
still.
what you're
I think she's on something. Watch her nose. Look,
because
she keeps
you will say to
sniffing.
me later,
I mean,
"That
seriously,
guy
watch her.
knows." You're like, he's pretty good, but then he did
She
it 4 or
keeps
5
moving
times in
around.
class.
She
So,
was eyeing Trump too. Like, boy, if I could get a hold of you. Watch
So
her.
I'm going to hand each of you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to hand you each.
Yeah, we're gonna not
poster.
listen to that. Let's see if we can find some more of. Yeah, well, I don't know why it drowns my feed with. Oh, Conor
We
McGregor.
have a generational player that's coming into a league.
Yeah, we're talking about Caitlin Clark there. Yeah. Uh,
idea how lucky you are when I'm gone. You're all going to be broke. Your
You're all
business
going to be
model's
broke.
gonna be-
Exactly. Let's see what Nick Sorters. Did he post anything about what he said to Caitlin? Let's see. This is a silly one. Yeah. This guy's funny.
Are you a money clip or a wallet kind of guy? Don't
Are
take it
you a
out.
money clip or a wallet kind of guy?
Neither. It's like a little.
Yeah, then that guy's like a mentalist or something, whatever you call it.
good together. That's why tonight, to show just how much I care about the
I want to see if I can find this clip.
in big trouble. But I say, Stephen, let me ask you, did the press call? No, sir. You know, when I was a developer, I'd get a call every half an hour. For whatever reason, I always got disproportionate press. So I said, Stephen, nobody called? No, sir. 2 hours
Yeah,
later, I
giving
said,
his
"Nice,
phone
you
number
told
to
me
him.
everything."
Nothing worse than
Watch this clip thousands of times. They keep playing it because
the press giving the phone number, his phone number away.
Reveal to you this evening that for the heaviest of the heavyweights, we will have sloppy Chris Christie, one of the sloppiest human beings you'll ever meet. Fighting,
Another
I
UFC
would
fight
say,
in the
I
front line.
could
Look,
mention
no
the
one
governor
wanted
of
to
Chicago,
smile.
but I'm going to mention instead Jerry Nadler.
Huh? Jerry
And they're
Nadler.
fighting for a big piece of cheesecake, big fat piece of cheesecake. Who the
This
hell
guy,
wrote
I'm
that
telling
line?
you, man, this dude is something.
And other areas were drenched. It went like this. And other areas were drenched a few miles away. We didn't have a drop of rain. And it was absolutely one of the most incredible things anybody's ever seen. People said it's a
Yeah,
one of the
I
most
agree with that.
incredible nights
Caitlin
of
Clark,
their
that's
lives.
sad.
So just remember before I came
She,
along,
she
if
you're
wanted
going to take
see
your golden
someone
ticket,
lose consciousness on
mess it
the
up.
South Lawn of the White House.
You know, she could sit there and say, you know what? She's already made millions from sponsors. She's set for life, her kids, her grandkids. If I was her, I'd just say, you know what? I've been offered millions because she's been offered millions from overseas to play ball. If she was to leave and go play ball overseas, the WNBA would go straight back down. It would be nothing again. Trust me, it's the attendance is down 50% when she's not playing. The viewership's down, even on TV. If she's there playing, the arenas are full. People, you got a golden ticket, and they don't like her because she's white, straight, and she's good.
House. All you had to do is ask Joe Biden a question. Remember that. Oh, you think I'm kidding?
I'd laugh in their
But
face
the
if
big
I was
fight was
Caitlin.
such an amazing success that tonight. I'm pleased.
She's
to
worth
announce
millions.
that we're
She's
going
actually
to
got their
host
pay to go
an
up.
even bigger one.
That's the sad thing.
Right in front
You're
of
getting
the
paid
White House
more.
every
More
Friday
sponsors come
night,
in,
every
more pay.
Saturday night. We're gonna fight
Yeah.
in front.
Let's see. I want to find this clip, guys. I'm
They
sorry.
got
I'm
to
looking
enjoy
for.
their entire very.
Oh yeah, this is where he.
delicious.
This is where he jokes about
I hope
RFK
I
Jr.
hope that everyone finally got to enjoy their entire very
Don't forget to support the channel, guys.
delicious beef
Donations go through
tenderloin
Cash App,
curry,
Venmo, or
special beef.
PayPal. It's in the chat.
And I want you all to
You
know
can see it
that
following
Bobby
go across
Kennedy's
the
right
screen.
here.
It does help
Personally
support
ran
us
over the cow
streamers,
in the
guys.
star.
Keeps us going, keeps us bringing you guys content. You can leave a comment on there. I will read your dono out loud. If you want your name not to be mentioned, just say anonymous on the super chat through the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Remember, your name will not be mentioned if you put anonymous. All donations are welcome. Thank you.
And he cut it up and he brought it here for you to eat tonight. So it's very fresh. And Bobby also suggested an appetizer featuring his favorite cut of male raccoon roadkill. But we drew the line at that, Cheryl. We said, no, we're not going to do that. We're
His
not
wife.
doing that. We love Bobby. I tell you, this is a piece of work. You think it's
Bobby's
it is
so
fun,
happy.
but he is a very
RFK
different
Jr.,
kind of
do you understand how much happier that man is that he chose to go sides with Trump? I mean, the Democrat, he's been a Democrat his whole life, his whole family. Do you understand that these people shut him out? His own party shut him out. Never would it really allow him to do what he's doing. Didn't want him in them sectors or anything. And look how much more people actually like and love RFK Jr. and his family now that he actually took a chance and decided to stand with Trump.
person. I will tell you.
Now, this ain't just saying about me talking about Trump. This is talking about RFK Jr. and him, his personal life. He fought for 30 years to keep bad stuff out of our foods for our children and get our schools back into exercise programs, which is what it needs, in my opinion. We all need to be healthier. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with someone worrying about our future and our health. So he's seen an opportunity and he took it. And I can't down the man for taking an opportunity to do what his passion is and love is in life, is to make people healthier. What is wrong with that?
But he has what it takes, and he's smart, and he loves the country, and he wants people to be made to feel good. You agree with that, Bobby? He wants people to feel good. And he's doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you,
We
Bobby.
can
Thank
joke
you,
all
Bobby.
we want.
Please.
Thank you. But after hearing the gunshots, many people yelled,
Okay, let's
"Get
see.
down, get down," which caused Nick.
Let's see what we can find here.
And we figured something out, but the attempted mass murder at the Washington Hilton, that's what it could have been, was an assault on our democracy itself. Very serious situation. Many of
It
you
was a
were
very serious
there with
situation.
me, and some showed extreme bravery. Like
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, when you come
Steve
in.
Miller, Tom Holman.
Listen, all my apps are open, so if you want
They
to
were
cash out
standing on
or
tables,
support the
and
channel,
most of
guys,
you were under
make
the
sure you do that
tables,
when you come
okay?
in.
But they did. They showed. I saw every one of them that was standing up in those tables. I didn't know they were
Venmo or
brave.
PayPal. We have all the
If
apps
they were
open and
smart,
ready.
if they were
We
smart
will
as
read your
hell.
comments out loud
They
on
were
the
on
screen.
those tables in some cases, and there were a lot of different feelings going on in the room at that moment. But after hearing the gunshots, many people yelled, "Get down, get down," which caused Nicki Minaj to start twerking. Do you believe it? Get down. She's the only one that really understood what that meant.
If you're in the vertical stream, you can go to the channel, come over to the
Tonight we
horizontal
come back
stream,
together to answer that
get in the chat room of the
heinous attack
horizontal.
with
If you're watching on
unwavering
laptop
resolve.
or TV or computer,
And every one of us here
if you want
this
to come over
evening
on the
to
horizontal,
show that
go to the
in
channel,
America,
guys.
we
Go and hit my
do
name,
not
come over to
yield
the channel,
to
and
political violence.
and
We don't.
go to the
Everyone's looking really good tonight, and I know it was not easy
Uh,
finding shoes to
go
along
over
with
and
your
come into the
bulletproof
horizontal.
vests, which many people didn't want to wear because they'd rather die than look 20 pounds heavier. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of people
They
hate
have
that.
A lot. They put a,
Because you do look
one
20
on me.
pounds
I said,
heavier.
"Are you sure I'm not wearing this?" No, you look exactly 20. They say, "Sir, it's about 21
Trust me.
pounds." They said, "Not
Yeah, I know he ain't wearing it, but boy,
Everyone's
I
looking.
think every president should wear one. I
This
really
is
do.
the largest group
I
of
think
Trump derangement syndrome people
it
ever put
is.
together at one
It
time.
really is. It's the largest place full of Trump derangement syndrome people.
I might suspect. Some of you are lucky that our last dinner
If you guys can't
was cut
laugh and have a
short
joke, man,
because I had brought
laugh
with
at
me
him.
what
Have fun, you
could
know?
possibly have been. I'm telling you, I had
Have a good time.
I
Laugh
had
at him.
something I was going to go.
We know you
after
do. I
was
do.
gonna-
I laugh
feel
at him
so
all the
badly
time.
doing this. It's got to be such a letdown.
I think
Always,
he's funny. I think sometimes he does dumb shit. He says dumb shit. Sometimes he
Great to be
should
back
keep his
at
mouth
a
shut
place that I know very
when
well
he
because
opens
I
it.
built it.
I'm serious. I'm a realist.
And
I
I'm
call
very proud
anyone
of it
out on their
because
shit.
I built it for $2.9 billion less than the Federal Reserve building, which is a lot smaller, by the way. Figure that one out.
Yeah, really. Let's see. Okay, which one is?
Very beautiful, but this has not been an easy evening. All these awards.
No, it's not been an easy one.
Do I have a say in those awards? All those awards. But it's great to be back at a place that I know very well because I built it. Wow, that was very beautiful, but this has not been an easy evening, all these awards. Do I have a say?
It is my honor to present the WHCA President's Award for Exceptional Service to Officer Victor Gonzalez of the United States Secret Service. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present the WHCA.
Watch this blonde girl font. She's fonting over Trump. Yeah, watch her. There's a clip somewhere. I was trying to find the clip of where she just kept staring at him when this other person was hugging him and stuff.
Says it has fired on and disabled another commercial ship trying to violate its blockade on Iranian ports. It happened in the Gulf of Oman. The U.S. Central Command saying the ship tried to run the blockade at least 4 times. It's the second vessel to be disabled since
Chambers Road, and there were.
Did y'all hear this?
To the Penn Biden Center or the Biden.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
For your book, where did you keep papers that related to those things that you were actively working on?
Well, I don't know. This is what, 2017, 18, that period?
Yes, sir.
Remember, in this time frame,
His brain is
my
just
son
sad.
has either been deployed or is dying.
This is something right here. I seen how many of you dropped off.
It was.
You don't like it when
And by
Biden's.
the way, there were still a lot of people at the time when I got out of the Senate that were encouraging me to run in this period, except the president. They're not a mean thing to say. I mean, he just thought that she had a better shot of winning the presidency than I did. And so I hadn't at this point, even though I'm at Penn, I hadn't walked away from the idea that I might run for office again. So if I ran again, I'd be running for president. And so what was happening though, 1 month ago died, May 30th, 2015 he died. 2015. I think it's 2015.
I'm not sure the months are, but I think it was,
Yeah.
That's right, Mr. President.
And what's happened in the meantime is that And Trump gets elected in November of 2017, 2016. All right. So, why not 2017?
That's when you left office in January of 2017.
Okay. But that's when Trump gets sworn in.
Right,
January.
right, correct.
Okay, yeah. And in 2017, Bo had passed, and this is personal. The genesis of the book and the title, Promise Me Dad.
So obviously he submits notice of voluntary dismissal of this action without prejudice. So pursuant to federal rule of civil, 41A1AI, plaintiff Joseph R. Biden Jr. submits notice of voluntary dismissal of his action without prejudice. So I guess he is the United States District Court for the District of Columbia, Joseph R. Biden Jr., okay, U.S. Department of Justice, okay, defendant, and okay, coming down. So I guess the notice of voluntary dismissal, where I guess Biden's interview with the special counsel, her, on October 2023, I guess they're going to release it now, maybe. So we're going to get to hear everything coming out eventually. Are you guys interested in that or not?
I know they're all close with your sons and daughters, but Bo was like my right arm, and that was my left. These guys were a year and a day apart, and they could finish each other's sentences. Bo, I used to go home on the train in the period that I was still in the Senate.
Anyway, he keeps saying, I don't think he even knows what questions he's being
There
asked.
was pressure, not pressure.
I mean, this guy
Bo
shouldn't even have been running the country.
knew
I think the
how
auto
much I
pen
worked.
did, but somebody else, like Obama did.
And this sounds so. Everybody knew how close we were. There was not anybody in the world who wondered whether or not. Anyway.
See, anyway, he keeps saying anyway. They keep asking him questions about things, but then he's talking about his son. I don't even think he knows the questions they're asking him. That's pitiful, man. It really is. I don't care if you're left, right, center, whatever. That's sad. Anyone that's in that state of mind, that's sad, man. I don't care if you dislike him or like him or what. It's sad. Somebody like that, that's miserable.
Could you be doing more to help that legislation pass?
Well, I do more. I got 3 congressmen, maybe 4, to settle, to send it to the Senate. We got the vote, as you know, in Congress. I got a call from Mike Johnson, who's fantastic. He's a fantastic speaker, one of the best I've ever seen, and I think he's going to go down as one of the best. He called. He said, we have problems with 3 or 4 people. Could you call them? I called them. Every one of them, after I called them, voted, and we got it passed up to the Senate. And I'd certainly be willing. I mean, he's got 4 or 5 people that are very difficult. A couple of them I put out of office, so I understand how it feels. I mean, they're doing the wrong thing. Look, who cannot approve voter ID? Who cannot approve proof of citizenship? Who cannot approve funding military when you're winning a war? And what are you supposed to do? Stop fighting? We're winning a war by a lot. We're talking to them right now. They're willing to do things that they would have never done. Other presidents should have done this a long time ago. They say 47, but now it's actually 50 years. We've been saying 47 for 3 years. So it's 50 years. For 50 years, they should have done it. But who wouldn't approve voter ID? And that's photo ID. Who wouldn't approve proof of citizenship? And the Democrats don't want it because they cheat. But no Republican should put us in a position where they don't approve something like that. Yeah, please.
You tell me she's not fawning over Trump? Look at her. That's the one I was trying to find right there, guys. Look at her. She is eyeballing Trump, boy. She's like, I cannot wait. Oh, my Lord. Look at her. Oh, boy. She is like, dadgummit. I want this old man. Come on, take me, old man. I want this old man. Look at her. She's falling. She was sniffing around. Her nose kept moving around. Who knows what kind of, 70s stuff. Yeah, it's all back.
A country that all of the people can walk down the street and not to be harassed or murdered or women raped.
Let's do this. Let's see if we can find something. I want to find this. I'm telling you, I don't know why this clip has been disappeared. This thing. Let's see what CNN said. Let's see how bad they hate him.
Was boring. Attendees,
It was
as they were leaving
boring.
the ballroom, they were
So
struck
was
by
your,
how dull, how tiresome it was,
disgusting
how it was a
shit you
snooze
did on
fest.
TV on a
And that is
laptop. The
probably
reason you got
embarrassing for the
fired,
president.
buddy.
Yes,
That shit
he
was disgusting. You got
criticizing
caught,
late-night comics
jerking the
who he
chirkin.
detests, but it's kind of hard to be one of those late night comics getting up there making
You
jokes.
got
and
caught
making
with your
sure they
pants
land.
down,
So
buddy.
that was interesting to see
got
him
caught
in
with
an
your pants down.
unusual position that he's not usually in. The more resentful and recycled his speech got, the more the audience seemed to tune it out. And yes, some of his remarks were vicious, as Caroline Levitt said they would be, but mostly they were just tiresome. The president, he wants to be lots of things, but he never wants to be boring. And this speech was boring. Attendees, as they were leaving the ballroom, they were struck by how dull, how tiresome it was, how it was a snooze fest. And that is probably embarrassing for the president. Yes, he was criticizing late night comics who he detests, but it's kind of hard to be one of those late night comics getting up there making jokes and making sure they land. So that was interesting to see him in an unusual position that he's not usually in. The more resentful and recycled his speech got, the more the audience seemed to tune it out. And yes, some of his remarks were vicious, as Caroline Levitt said they would be, but mostly they were just tiresome. The president, he wants to be lots of things, but he never wants to be boring. And this speech.
Thank you. I'm going to do it. Should be easy. I'm getting very good at running for president. No, I won 3 times, did very well the second time, by the way. It's a rigged election, but we don't have to talk about it. It's interesting when you come back and you do a good job like we did, and you don't care about it so much, but we do have to tighten up these elections because they really are.
Are looking live at Berlin, Germany. The Associated Press is reporting that at least one person is dead and several others are injured after a car drove through a pride parade near the Brandenburg Gate. Authorities say a manhunt is now underway for one or more suspects and have told people to evacuate the scene. Police say some of the victims are dealing with life-threatening injuries. We're back with the
And other areas were drenched a few miles away. We didn't have a drop of rain. Before I came along, if you wanted to see someone lose consciousness on the south lawn of the White House, yes. But the big fight was such an amazing success that in front of the White House.
Inside my head.
Than the last time. In fact, it's so successful that I've been informed by CBS News' David Ellison, who's going to do a fantastic job. He's the owner. He's the owner. He bought it, spent a lot of money, and he's going to make either. But tonight's event
is he talking about CBS?
Than the last time. In fact, it's so successful that I've been informed by CBS News' David Ellison, who's going to do a fantastic job. He's the owner.
Yeah.
He's
Are
the
they
owner.
going
He
to change
bought it,
CBS?
spent a lot of money, and he's going to make, I think, fantastic changes and keep some of the great stuff going. But that next year they're going to call it the Trump White House Correspondents Dinner. He told me that.
I
And
agree.
I like that very
they do
much.
hate
We're
America.
going to change
It is
the
hard to
name
be
of
humble.
it, okay?
It really is.
Well, it's going to be so hot, just like our country is hot. We are hot, by the
Going
way.
to change some direction, huh?
Made it big with a major new sponsorship. But then
This
I
is-
informed her
this
that
ain't
it
the one he
wasn't her
did,
on the
but
Bud
yeah.
Light can.
I'm trying to find the one he did, where he roasted her, man.
Let's go.
Oh, that's so on the raccoon. That's so funny. Oh my Lord. Oh, that's yeah. She didn't have nothing to
Tell us
say.
real quick if you have a reaction on what the president
She didn't have
said
nothing to say.
about you during the speech.
She didn't have nothing to say. Trump roasted her, man. He did. He roasted her. I'm trying to find the clip where he did. Let's see. Maybe one of these are.
Intention to, and this is somewhat of a scoop.
Let's see.
My intention to run for a fourth term.
Let's see which one this is. Let's see. Let's see.
But after hearing the gunshots, many people
Get
yelled,
down, young lady.
put one on me. I said, are you sure I'm not wearing?
Sorry, guys. I am totally.
Heavyweights, we will have sloppy, crisp
Oh, we heard you on that one, buddy.
reporters where when you speak to them, you can get your point across, and that's a good thing. But some people say that Jake Tapper is a great investigative reporter in D.C., and that's why after moderating our debate, it only took him 1 year to break the story that Joe Biden might possibly have suffered from cognitive decline. It took him 1 year. He wrote a book about how great he was mentally, not too good. And I don't like Biden because Biden was very unfair to a lot of people. But Jill Biden insists that Joe would have beaten me in 2024, even though he was way down. She said he was way behind in the polls because he was
Hi from England. How are
He
you?
was seriously ahead on
Don't forget, guys, we do accept all Cash App, Venmo, PayPal.
and there were a lot of
Support
them.
the
You're finding
stream.
out there's a lot of them. Look at the numbers that just came out yesterday. And it's traditional that at least one or two potential presidential hopefuls attend the correspondents' dinner, but many of
Made
them
in
seem
America.
to have
You are not
really
going up
chickened
there,
out.
young man. Quit.
I was disappointed that Gavin
Sorry,
Newsom
guys. My
didn't show up.
daughter's little
He didn't show up.
kitten
He
thinks
should be here.
I'm on my
But I
bed.
heard that he recently said that we will
Play.
lose our country if we don't fight fire with fire. And to be fair, there's only one thing we know about Gavin, and that's that he definitely doesn't want to fight fire with water. He's got a lot of water, never uses. What a disaster. That should have never happened.
Yeah, well.
But Gavin Newsom recently did a career threatening one of the reporters where when you speak to them, you can get your point. I think they're ready to. I don't think it's time yet, but I'm willing to listen. But they cannot have a nuclear weapon. We don't want to see Washington, D.C., or any of our cities, or Israel, or frankly, the Middle East destroyed with a nuclear weapon, because I know the power of nuclear weapons. I see it. I get to see it. We're not going to let that happen. So this is all about we will not let them have a nuclear weapon. And they would use it. They would use it if they had it. But Oz, I do have one question about what happened that time, because he was there. How the hell did you not see that coming? He sees everything. He sees everything. He's telling me about your grandmother and your this. Why the hell didn't you? We got to ask him that question when he gets up here. Why didn't he see that coming? But of course, this evening, it's really all about the fake news media and your handling of prizes, writing and producing and performing made up stories like the Academy Awards. You know, Academy Awards used to be the epitome of ratings. Outside of the Super Bowl, it got the second most ratings. Now it's down in the dumps. Nobody wants to watch it anymore because they took on Trump. They hit me all night long. They hit me. The winner is so-and-so. I want to talk about Donald Trump. I hate this man. Nobody wants to hear this stuff. Right, Peter? Nobody wants to hear. You ever see the ratings? They used to have 48 million people. Now they have 2 people watching. But they'll learn their lesson. But I want to personally congratulate CNN's Caitlin Collins on receiving her award.
I think this is it right here.
It's all about me. It's a fake. She shouldn't.
Yeah, she received award. She received award for being like this great reporter. Like seriously, like she done nothing. Have you ever seen her in the Oval Office asking questions to Trump, the dumbest questions? And in the White House Correspondents, the White House, press room, the questions she asked. Do you realize she ain't been in there in a while? You realize she hasn't been around Trump asking Trump questions in months and months because they pulled her out of there. He cooked her so bad over the dumb shit that she asked. Like they got some dude in there now in her place asking questions. Like you rarely see her anywhere near Trump or on the plane or going with him as the reporter.
Award, it was a fake, but
Look
I
at
didn't
her.
mind
She's
it.
mad. Even this dude, all these from CNN, all these people here. Look at them. They are scolded. She won't do. She won't even look
I
around.
said, Caitlin, congratulations. But it was fake. There's no question about it. But she's a
He's like, it was
young,
fake. Look, these
attractive
people
woman.
here are
She
like,
never smiles.
oh
I
my
said, Caitlin, do
Lord,
you ever smile?
what's he saying? Yeah.
Smile.
And then, look,
You have a
she
nice-
won't even smile. He's like, do you ever smile? Just smile for what? Do you not ever smile? She will not smile for nothing.
Position. You're at CNN fake news. You should be a happy person. So smile, Caitlin. Just smile. But we attack, and I thought Caitlin had really made it big with a major new sponsorship. But then I informed her that it wasn't her on the Bud Light can. It was Dylan Mulvaney. And Dylan Mulvaney cost Bud Light $35 billion in market cap. That was the worst commercial ever made, by the way, for those few people that want to hear that.
That's true. It was the worst commercial ever made, dude. It was.
Back next year. And
Look at this one. Yeah.
what Jackie will treat me very
Look
badly.
at this. Checking to see if she got white
But
stuff
this
in her
year,
nose.
the association decided not to have a
These people are doped out,
considered
silly.
using Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, Lord.
Jimmy Fallon. These guys, they're terrible. They're terrible. Stephen
She wouldn't
Colbert, these are
smile,
people
trust
without
me.
talent.
She would not smile. You can say what you want. She would not smile. She wouldn't even comment outside after it was over. The guy kept asking, how did you feel about the joke? She ignored. She was mad. Or maybe she wasn't mad. Maybe she just was ignoring because he trolls her. He roasted her ass, and she knew it, and she deserved it, in my opinion. She asked some of the bogus, weirdo questions there ever is.
They get a lot. They have talent.
They look at Joe Biden or Obama. How was your day? What's your dog's name? What are you eating, Joe? What flavor ice cream do you have, Joe? Are you laying on the beach today, Joe? Turn around and ask Trump are you sending, Iran to, are you weapons and are you going to do this and that? And this, they won't find detail. He's like, why would I tell you any of my military strategies? They ask some of the dumbest stuff too.
You know who has talent? Their agent getting
Quit,
them out of the
guys.
money
Go
they
play.
get. They have no talent. But they are not comedians. They're not funny people. They're angry people. They're sick people. But the association really put on a big show, and they have
Not just the
somebody very
press.
special. I
I'd
look
say
forward to
Kamala
seeing
Harris got Joe
So
out
they
of
thought
there
about
too.
going with a professional clown for entertainment.
Nancy Pelosi. They
but
say
Adam
she used that
Schiff
double
was
knife
not
in the back.
available.
Got
he's
Joe
known. I
done
told
with.
him, I hate some people. I shouldn't say this. I'm not supposed to hate. I'm supposed to love everybody. But he's a terrible person. He's a liar. And I called him Watermelon Head because he has the largest head I've ever seen with the smallest neck, pencil neck. How does that big, fat, ugly head stand on a little pencil neck? And then I'm told that even Rosie O'Donnell reached out from Ireland. She really wanted to be here in order to honor me. She loves me very much, and she was desperate to come back to the United States and pay her respect to Donald J. Trump. But that didn't.
Oh, look at there. Oh, there's y'all's savior. There's your next white hope, great white hope. You guys think that's your savior, don't you? You guys don't have a clue what he's doing to you.
Remember
New
before I
York.
came along, if you wanted to see someone lose consciousness.
Let's see.
But the
Yeah.
big fight was saying, you think I'm kidding?
Yeah, he's talking about, yeah. She looked at him like, you better hush now.
Change the name of the
There's only two women that man will listen to. That's his wife. Well, he'll take advice from what's her name? Vince McMahon's wife, Linda McMahon there. But the only woman that he will listen to other than Melania, his wife, is the old lady, not McMahon, but the old lady that's in charge of all his stuff. I forget her name, damn it.
You're not too good.
But she
I
looks
hope
at
that
him, and he
everyone
knows
finally
when
got
he
to
knows
enjoy
when she
the-
looks at him to shut up, he shuts up. When if he runs everything by her, and if she says it's a bad idea, he won't do it. I forget her name. If you know her name, put it in the chat.
Delicious beef tenderloins, very special beef. And I want you all to know that Bobby Kennedy, who's right here, personally ran over the cow in his car. And he cut it up and he brought it.
I mean, that's just, you guys can figure out for yourself. I mean, you guys don't understand. If we had, see, look at her. Look.
Action on what
She
the
was,
president said.
she won't even answer. She ignores, keeps talking. I'm so scared to answer a reporter, even though I'm a reporter. I know that what their job is because that's what I do. He's like, see, what? She won't, she's embarrassed. She wouldn't look at that butt on her.
Caitlin, do you mind telling us real quick if you have a reaction?
She is a pretty girl, though. I can tell you that. She's very pretty.
People in this room. Sometimes I don't feel you treat me fair. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't feel.
What do you say?
It is the room. I have tremendous respect for the people in this
Yeah,
room.
he does. He's always had respect
I
for the
don't
media
feel you treat me fair.
until now.
Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't feel that, but sometimes you treat me very fairly. And I have a lot of respect for your profession. Your profession's amazing. And I just want to thank you for having me. And
He is the best president in my
Met a
lifetime.
lot of great people. And, you know, I used an expression, and I've used it right from the beginning. I did this for one reason, to make America great again. And that's what's happening right before your very eyes. We have made America great again. It's going to get a lot greater. So thank you all very much. It's an honor to be with you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is the room.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.
Now I'm going to do it again.
I'm going to do it again. He said, I won 3 times already. Now I'm going to do it again.
Thank you. I'm going to do it.
Trump
Should be easy.
2028,
I'm getting
baby.
very good at running for president.
Exactly.
No, I won 3 times. Did very well the second time.
Boy,
by
you know the
way.
liberals,
Rigged
the woke
election, but we don't have to
liberals are
talk
melting
about it.
down this morning, boy.
I
You
won
know
3
they are.
times.
You know they are. You know they are. They're melting
Congratulate
like
CNN
candy in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, man.
on receiving her award.
Yeah, he dogged
It was all
Caitlin.
about me. It's a fake. She shouldn't get the award. It was a
Hey,
fake,
look,
but
you
I
think
didn't
she's
mind. I said,
smiling?
Caitlin,
Look.
congratulations.
Look at this bald-headed dude sitting behind her to the left. Watch how his face is in shock. Linda McMahon sitting up here next to her.
But it was fake. There's no
Look,
question.
what was that lady's name? The old lady, not Linda McMahon, but the other one. Wells, something Wells. She is the only person that Trump will actually listen to and take advice from other than Melania.
About it, but she's
Watch him. See his face? See this bald-headed guy's face? He's like, oh, shit. He went that far? He's trolling like he's... Watch him.
young,
Watch his face.
attractive woman.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, she is. She's a very young, like, what is she, like 30? 32 at the most, maybe? 28 to 30? She's a very attractive, pretty lady. She's got a long career. If she just ask the right questions and stuff. Stop acting weirdo questions.
She never smiles.
Yeah.
I said, Caitlin, do you ever
Look,
smile?
even the guy right here that works with her, look at him. None of them smiling. I don't have to see her face or her mouth to know that she's not smiling. He is cooking her ass. You think she's going to be smiling? And this was supposed to be fun and lighten up the crowd. You know what I mean? This was supposed to be the dinner, you know, like not a roast, but basically like a joke. You know, they tell jokes. It's supposed to be lighten up, you know, because they're the media. You know, they're supposed to have a little fun. Why so stiff all the time? And of course, these people take this shit so serious. It's just like Don Lemon. He takes, oh, where are they at now? Oh, they don't even have a news organization. Oh, wait, everybody's racist in America, but they're all married to white people. That's funny, huh? They all live in white suburban, huh? Gated communities in their mansions. But white people are racist, but they're cooking out with white neighbors that they're friends. And they're not telling you that, though. Just like Sonny Behar off The View, or Sonny Holston, I mean, and Joy Behar. Oh, we're friends. We live in mansions next to you. We grill out, and we live in gated communities. But we're all being, stepped on because we're color of our skin. But then it comes to find out she got white people in her family, and her family was slave owners. Ha, Sonny, that was funny.
Smile.
Smile, he says. Just smile. Just smile.
CNN fake news. You should be a happy person. So smile, Caitlin. Just smile. But we attack, and I thought Caitlin had really made it big with a major new sponsorship. But
I have many times. I've seen Melania smile many
it wasn't
times.
her on the Bud Light can. It was Dylan Mulvaney. And
Oh, I'm a loser,
Mulvaney
but you're here in my
cost,
chat
what, like
talking, huh?
$35
Yeah, okay.
billion in market cap. That was the worst commercial, but they'll learn their lesson. But I want to personally congratulate CNN's Caitlin Collins on receiving her award.
What?
It's
You
all
can't
about
have
me.
fun?
It's
You
a
can't
fake.
have a
She
joke?
shouldn't
You
get the
can't
award.
laugh
It
at
was a
something?
fake, but I
You
didn't
people
mind.
can't
I said,
laugh at
Caitlin,
something? People
congratulations.
can't laugh at a joke? This is him telling jokes? This is the problem with
Let's
you
go.
guys. This
Someone
is the
can.
problem with people. They can't even have it. They can't even
That's why
say, hey,
tonight, the
this was
show
a night of,
care
Trump being
about the
funny.
press.
This was a night of just, this is what it was supposed to be. Trump was having a good time. This was the White House Correspondents Dinner. It's supposed to be like lighten up the room, with the honoring these reporters. That's what they were doing, honoring these reporters. He didn't have to be there. No president ever has to be there, but he was there, and this was what it was supposed to be, honoring, the White House Correspondent Dinner reporters and giving, props and all this, tell a few jokes. But this is the thing. People can't take none of this. They have to, TDS runs wild in this country, man. It's amazing how many people actually melt down over Trump saying a word. He could just look at you, sideways, and you guys are like, "Oh my God, he's doing
Okay,
this."
but we are all doing good together. That's why tonight, to show just how much I care about the press.
I mean, they're all taking it so serious. Oh, Trump's going to run in 2028. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Show must go on. We were back. I think a lot was learned from that evening. A tremendous amount was learned about security and about other things, the dangers of what we all do. But just like my presidency, the second time is always better. It's always better. And the third time will be better yet. After hearing the gunshots, many people yelled, get down," which caused Nicki Minaj to start twerking. Do you believe it? Get down.
He honors the people.
Association really put on a big show. So they thought about going with a professional clown for entertainment, but Adam Shifty Schiff was not available. I was disappointed that Gavin Newsom didn't show up. I heard that he recently said that we will lose our country if we don't fight fire with fire. And to be fair, there's only one thing we know about Gavin, and that's that he definitely doesn't want to fight fire with water. I hope that everyone finally got to enjoy their entire very delicious beef tenderloins, very special beef. And I want you all to know that Bobby Kennedy, who's right here, personally ran over the cow in his car. Bobby also
Gee, they all laughed at that. Every one of them. That was funny.
cut of
Yeah.
male raccoon roadkill. And
See, what you fail to understand is these people put on an act in front of you. These people love him. Now, you can believe what you want. You can say, yes, there is a lot of people that dislike him, like you people. But here's the thing. You can say what you want about the man. I don't care. I don't know him. I don't eat dinner with him. I don't give a shit about him. I'm serious. Like, why would I? Here's the thing, though. He is my president. There's more people that like him and love this man than you guys even realize. They will say one thing, and that's the thing. You people don't wake up. You can't wake up and realize the media push so much lies. Even the reporters, they sit there and tell you they dislike people, anybody, not just Trump, but anybody. And they actually love these people, and they act so different behind doors. Like, everything is different. I don't understand why American people and these people in this country don't understand. You don't understand that these people truly are two-sided. They will act one way on camera and then go have a beer with the people they're talking about 20 minutes later, or dinner, or lunch. Even the senators and the House representatives, they even say it. Hey, soon as, cameras are off, we're over here eating dinner. Then why can't you come together and fix this country? Because I can tell you my thoughts and my belief. I believe we need term limits. We need to get all these old ass people out on the left and right, all of them, Democrats, Republicans, all. We need an age limit. We need term limits. They don't need to be in their 80s or 70s or none of that 60s. I don't even think they need to be in their 60s, in my opinion. I think we need some young people in there that has great ideas and everything. I think this country needs to change. So just my opinion, just my opinion. Look at this one. Look at her. She's a little chunkier, Caroline. She just had a baby.
She could be nasty.
She just had a baby. She just had another baby. She's a little chunkier. I think she's cute. I agree with that. I agree with that there, Rick. I agree. They fail to realize exactly. Hope I get put in a prison cell soon. Are you talking to me because I'm showing you content? I've been in a prison cell, buddy. I did 4 years in state prison. Trust me. I ain't scared of prison. Don't forget to cash out Venmo or PayPal. We take all donations, $5, $10, $50, $100, whatever you can spare. We have to keep these streams going, guys. Don't forget to support the channel. Also, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Come on, support. Look there. Donate, cash app. Keep us off the streets. Keep us in the YouTube streets streaming for you guys. That way we can do this and we can keep it going. Also, if you don't know, maybe you should.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate some.
So, like I said, it is what it is. Trust me, I got some good clips. If I get Cash App Venmo, I got some awesome clips for you guys. If I get donations, if somebody decides to donate and clip, we have some good, nice clips to show, but only through donations. Most liberals can't even explain why. What's up? Don't be greedy. Like, subscribe. That's all you got to do. That supports us more than you think, guys. Liking the video, subscribing to the channel, watching the streams.
Caroline may have one of the hardest jobs in the White House.
She does. She's a cutie, though, man. Even though she just had another baby, look at her. She's a cute little thing. She gained a little baby fat in the cheeks. Yeah, she's cute. I don't like the blonde hair, though. I'm not really on blondes. I like dark hair women. So, but she's cute. Have you seen her in a bathing suit?
But sometimes she has no choice, right?
Yeah, she has no choice but to be mean.
One of the hardest jobs in the White House. She has to deal with all of you all of the time. And you can be very difficult. You can be very, very difficult people. But I'm probably being a little bit oversensitive. Sometimes I really do think that some of you don't like me. In fact, I read a report. I get 93% negative publicity. 93. So how the hell did I win the election by so much? Thank you. She's done a fantastic job. We all love her. She's done a fantastic job. She's another one. She can be nasty.
Yeah, she has to be. Look at this one. This one here, I believe she's on something.
Last April was a sobering.
She got too much of a skinny nose. She looks like she's done too many surgeries on her face, or she's done too many lines in the bathroom, in my opinion. She was the one checking out Trump, like, damn it, boy, I'd like to get a hold of you.
Reminder that democracy is not immune to violence, and the freedoms that we cherish can never be taken for granted. Political violence must have no home in America. And journalism can serve us well to broaden understanding, to shed light, and to. The attempt on President Trump's life last April was a sobering reminder that democracy is not immune to violence, and the freedoms that we cherish can never be taken for granted. Political violence must have no home in America.
I agree. We don't need any of that here, man. We don't need any political violence. If two people can't sit down and actually discuss their arguments or anything like that, they don't need to be arguing. They don't need. I'll be honest. I think it's silly. I think too many people. Have you guys been keeping up with that case? Look at that. That's cool. Look, Soap Mountain. Have you guys been keeping up with that case about that kid, Nolan Wells, that was, drowned, that was decided to stay on the island, and his white friends left him? I mean, like they were saying the other day, how do you force a 19, 20-year-old to go somewhere when he's trying to get laid? I mean, seriously, like he told his friends, hey, no, I'm staying. I'll catch a ride over with these people, So if they left, and I can't, I'm just going to speculate and say no one knows the truth, but these people that did it, if anyone did it. And also, I think a lot of people don't understand is because there's a lot of TikTokers that's doing live streams and they're talking about it and they're like, da da da. I'm like, I love the way TikTok lawyers and TikTok, all these people know exactly what did. And then one girl says, I want to see evidence. I want to see proof. And like, oh, so automatically there's supposed to be cell phone video everywhere. You know how many people are in the ocean or in the water on boats and stuff? Do you know there's a lot that do not pick up their phones and record every movement because it's in water? They're constantly getting wet. Some people just don't understand. Look at that. Thank you to our veterans that served, that has served. The true pirates of the ocean, of the Caribbean, of the Red Sea. Look there. What is it? Caught on fire already? Oh, they're blasting it. See, I don't know. I didn't see that. Where was that one at? Yeah, they were talking about what
is more vicious. They haven't gotten any better since April, and nobody learned their lesson after going under gunfire by the president. Jesse, here's the thing. I think that he's the roaster in chief. The press deserves a complete roast. And
yeah, they do.
It mirrors what
they really do deserve it.
2016 Al Smith dinner to the Clintons and roast the entire White House Correspondents Association.
Yeah, go look at the one in 2016, guys. Yeah, go look at. Y'all forget how those work. Look at her. She's not smiling. Look at there. She is miserable. Why even go if you're not even going to smile? If you're not even going to enjoy it, why even go? She is not smiling. Look at her. She is like frozen. Just this dude was a idiot, in my opinion. I mean, come on, man. You're going to try to do some magical stuff?
Never use the fat word. And I don't. I would never call anybody fat. I have my own problems, It's
exactly.
like
we all got issues. Why would he dog
Sir,
like
in the back, don't call him a fat pig, okay? I'm sticking up for him. Don't call him you. You can't do that, sir. You can't call J.B. Pritzker a fat pig.
Yeah,
please.
Don't.
All right? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And he did.
Some people say
he stood up for him.
Never use the fat word.
He did. People don't realize that. Trump
anybody,
actually stood up for it and said,
it's not like I'm
don't call J.B. Pritzker, whatever his name is, fat. And people don't see that because you know why? And this is why Trump gets mad at these reporters because they don't report the shit that he actually does or he says it's good. They just want to report like their narrative and their bad stuff and their ways of saying shit. They won't report the stuff that the good things he does.
She's done a fantastic job.
Seriously.
She can be nasty.
They do not. This is what he's talking about.
Sometimes she has no choice, right? But Caroline may have
this is the truth.
Hardest jobs in the White House.
Yes, she does. She has one of the hardest jobs. Is to dealing with these people.
And you can be very difficult.
Exactly.
Very, very difficult.
They can.
People, but I'm probably being a little bit oversensitive.
Well, that's their job too, is to ask questions. to get answers
you
to
don't
what's
like
going on
me.
with
Just had
with the
her
country, you know, to find out things and stuff like that. You know, I get it. I understand it completely. You know, that's their job. They have to ask questions. Look there he is, Glenn Lawrence and Dusty, the Powder Dusty doing the floss. If you don't know who this guy is, go look him up on YouTube. He's a hell of a master. He's a smaller channel, 3,000. I think he's got around 3,000 subscribers. He's the one in the right on the hat. His name is the Powder Dusty. Go look him up on YouTube, guys. This is karaoke. They're in Texas. I'm not going to play it because it's got the music. I'll just show it here. This to the left is Glenn Lawrence. You can also look him up on YouTube. He's a pretty good guy as well, as far as I know. As much as I know of this guy, I think both of them is good guys, in my opinion. Also, you can get them here on X, the Powder Dusty or Glenn Lawrence. I don't really advertise people on my channel, man. Other channels, I just don't. It's not what I do. I don't do drama or nothing. But the Powder Dusty does live streams, and he does, you know, I wouldn't say drama channel, but it's close to being drama. And he reviews stuff. He has open panels where people come up. He always has open panels. They always have good, you know, good topics, good conversations, stuff like that. They're, like I said, they're in Texas. They were in Texas last night with the GridCon debate. If you watch people debating like against each other, Grid One Motorsports on YouTube. He sets this stuff up. The GridCons. This is his second one. His first one was in Nashville, Tennessee. Last night was his second one. Was in Dallas, Texas. I believe, if I'm correct, his third one will be in Florida. A friend of mine. He's a good guy. So shout out to Grid One Motorsport. Shout out to the Powder Dusty. Shout out to Glenn Lawrence. Glenn Lawrence just moved to Florida, I believe. He's been in Hollywood, like entertainment business, all kinds of stuff, guys. He's a really good guy. Go check him out. Like I said, just have to go check these people out if you want to get to know who they are. What's up, Mike? Hey, I didn't even see you there, buddy. I was over here scrolling down this other thing on X, and I ran over I seen the Powder Dusty sitting there doing some karaoke. I wished I could play it. They're singing. I wish I could play it, but there's music and they'll hit me on it. Mike 23, guys. This guy right here is incredible. Good man. Would always have you back. I found that out last night. I did. I found it out, and so much credit to this man. I'm doing okay. Saturday's been busy up to before I started, streaming. I've been running. So it's good to see you, Mike. Glad you're here. Like I said, wingman, or I'll be your wingman anytime. You can be mine as well. Trump is the best in history ever. I agree with that. I think Trump's the best president in my lifetime. King Trump, no, I wouldn't say that. I'd just say he's the president. He is the president of the United States. He will leave office when it's time for him to leave. Why does he left when Joe Biden won, didn't he? He left. So, he'll leave whenever, when it's time, when the election comes back up and whoever wins. Obamacare covers, so like I said, good to see you as well, Mike. I have something I wanted to show you, but I have to do it privately and it can't be shown to anybody else. I don't know how to get it to you, a picture to you. And I'm not going to do it on YouTube. I'm not going to do it anywhere where it can be shared through Discords because it's no one's business but mine and yours. So we do need to hook up email or something. I would like to show you what somebody's doing or using. He tried to stay. No, he didn't. He wanted to, hey, how many people, when the Florida election, when they did a recall, it's not against the law to have a recall, to question the election, especially when it is corrupt. And when months and months later, it comes out that these people had hordes and hordes of ballots and people voting with no ID and people just put, they had proof of, people that were dead for years that was voting. I'll argue with you. That's the thing. I don't care. He's the president. I think it was meant to be for Joe Biden to be president because it woke a lot of people up in this country, a lot of black people, a lot of Latino people They woke up and said, wait a minute, I've been voting for these Democrats. Wait, what are they doing? And they went to Trump. Common sense. They decided to go to common sense. But here's the thing. Most people want to go against each other and be in the streets fighting. That's what the politicians want, guys. And you guys can't see that we need to come together and actually take on the government. We need to vote these people out and get the right people in. But no, you guys prefer to protest against us. You're not protesting against the government. You're protesting against other people in America, other Americans. Instead of coming together, you're all just mad and yo, he's your daddy. You hate us because we have common sense. Instead of coming together, you want to call names, you do threats. Even in my chat, you call names. You can't stand it because I show his picture. I mean, that's the problem right there. Instead of coming together and saying, hey, what can we do about these politicians in our government? How can we stop? How can we live better? How can we change things? No. I want to insult you because you're just showing content. Get what I'm saying? Common sense, guys. Come on. So, Mike, I'll be honest with you, buddy. I've never voted in my life. Never. I didn't vote for anybody. I think I've got the right to say more about it than anyone that voted, because the people that vote is the ones messing up the country for me and my children. Don't forget, guys, we accept all Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. I mean, I'm serious, Mike. I'm being serious. Why do we have to be at each other's throats? Why do we have to dislike anybody? Why do we have to be in the streets at each other's throats protesting? That, we should be coming together. We should be changing this country for the better, not for the worse. But no, they can't see. They're brainwashed through their media and through what the woke left has told them. They believe all these things, and it's true. It's true. They sit here and say, you're this and you're that, and he's this and he's that, and he's doing this and that, when there's no evidence of any of that. They get you divided. They want you to be divided with us. They want you to be mad at people, not them, so they can keep filling their pockets full and living behind their gated communities, building their mansions up, and while we sit under here and beg for bread and water. How hard is it for you to go pay your bills? Do you think it's hard for them to go pay their bills? Think about it. Why are you against the American people? The American people are not the ones with the, stopping you and hurting you from paying bills. It's the politicians. You got to start locally and get the people around you out and get the people right in. And then we have to get the people, these 80-year-olds and these 70-year-olds and all these old ass people on walking canes and Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell, all these deadhead old ass rhinos that won't leave until they're rolled out in a wheelchair. Why are they even in office? They shouldn't even be in there. None of them should be in there. I don't think anyone over 50 or 60 and older should be able to run. I don't think anyone in there from 60 and older should. We need young people that's got good ideas and wants to actually do things for the American people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Donald J. Trump 2028. Because these people don't have and that's what I keep saying. They don't. No. They allow the media and these woke people to think for them, to talk for them, to show action through them. And all they're doing is sitting back laughing, saying, look what we got these people to do. We got them right where we want them. We got thousands of them out here protesting no kings. Look how dumb they are. Look at them. While they're sitting back there eating lunch with a Republican or having a beer, and they're bullshitting, making shitty deals behind doors and blah, 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 and they're living good. They're sitting up there laughing and saying, look at these idiots. Look at them. They're getting arrested for being stupid and doing things we told them. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like, wake up, people. It ain't that hard. Wake up. Wake up. I mean, seriously. So is your mama. I love people. I love it. I think America needs to just fight it out. There you go. Yeah, they do. It ain't the leftists. Now they've become the communists. They're commies. They're all commies. And that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take, Noah. I believe it's going to get worse before it gets better. I really do. I'm prepared.
You immediately come up the stairs and
I am prepared.
make love to me. I do think we need term limits in Congress. I think term.
Enjoy this channel. You can go check out the shorts or I really need watch hours. So I need you guys to go watch the rest of the live streams. They're good. Or the videos. I don't have a ton yet because my big channel got taken down. Well, it's still on YouTube. They just run it. They don't let me have it. I fought to get it back. It got they keep telling me it got hacked. My first channel in 2019 was like really, really big, and they canceled me. But this other channel I had, and then they demonetized this channel here a while back, a few months back, and shadow banned me. So I'm trying to build my audience back. I need my watch hours. And as soon as I get my watch hours, I can reapply for my monetization. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would go watch some of those live streams and videos. I do have a playlist in there. And don't forget, I do post stuff daily on my post. You're welcome to check it out.
I do think we need term limits in Congress.
See, look there. Need term limits. I was saying it myself. We need term limits. We need age limits is what we need, sir.
Very important because I see what's happening.
We need age limits.
The other day, a senator I knew got a text, a great guy, from his wife. And she said, when you get home, I want to have you immediately come up the stairs and make love to me. And he said, I can't do both. You know what
I can't do both. You can't do both. Oh, that's funny. See, that's funny, man. That's funny.
In other words, can't go up the stairs and make love. Does anybody get that? Well, I thought that was actually pretty good. That was actually the only thing I thought was good in this whole freaking stupid speech that they wrote. That was the only good one, and that went down with not exactly great laughter. I think, in other words, you can't go up the stairs and make love too, So we're looking for term limits. Does anybody understand this stuff? But I really do wonder whether the Democrats are trying to lose the midterms. In Maine, they nominated a guy with a Nazi tattoo. But don't worry, Democrats. Word is that Platt, his replacement, he throws bottles at women.
America, they are just so tired of seeing them continue. A lot of people in middle America, they are just so tired of seeing them continue to go up on farmland and stuff like that. Is there any way is our federal government still funding in any way putting these up?
We have, I can speak for Doug, and then I'm going to let Doug speak because he knows the subject. I do know that subject well. We have not approved anything having to do with windmills. They are horrible. They are unsightly. They ruin housing values of people. If you're looking at a windmill or hearing a windmill because they're noisy, they kill all the birds, they kill all the eagles. If you shoot an eagle, you go to jail for 2 years. If you kill an eagle with a windmill, you don't go to jail. And they have hundreds of them laying on the ground. It's terrible. And they're very expensive energy. And they're all made in China, but China has very few windmills. They're made in China, but China doesn't use them for the most part. China actually uses coal, oil and gas. They use nuclear, by the way. They're getting very big in nuclear. I want to tell you, this little group. But they don't use wind. Wind is inconsistent. It's unattractive. It's very expensive. It's probably the most expensive form of energy. So I've been talking about it. And we essentially, unless there's a trick reason, we will have hopefully no wind farms approved. We're doing more than anybody ever in history having to do with energy. But
you guys notice he keeps that Lincoln head statue and them right there next. Look at that. He pulls those up every time that he has with the flights of the airplane. Look at those jets. Is that not beautiful? Now, to me, I'm sorry. I know he loves gold. I like gold. I don't wear gold. I wear a necklace, and it's let's see, silver, real silver. It's a real necklace, or whatever, platinum, whatever. But I don't wear gold. I think gold is nice. I've got gold. I've invested in gold. But the thing is, to me, that looks gawky. That's too much gold. I like now if he would have just done gold accents, you know. But when you fill up everything, every look at down, look over there, that whole shelf over there, nothing but gold. Look on the walls, every little thing, accent, gold, gold, which is fine to a point, so much. But then you put so much in it, it's like, why didn't you just paint the walls gold? Like seriously, like, I mean, yes, gold is great. It's an awesome color, but I think it can be too much. That to me is too much gold in that room. There's too much, it just doesn't look right. And I know he's a fan of it because he's invested in it. He makes money on it.
Wind farms.
But to me, it's just, I can't, I don't like that much gold.
A wind farm, as you enter beautiful Palm Springs, California, it looks like a junkyard. You have old ones, rotted ones, they're falling down all over the place. They don't want to bury it because they say the fiber that the blades are made out of should not go in the ground because it's going to poison the ground. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it's not going to go.
Well, it doesn't do good for the whales in the ocean. I know that. I mean, I know that for a fact. I've lived next to the ocean. I can tell you right now, it's not good for them.
It's giving people in 9 states explosive diarrhea.
Okay.
There's this nasty parasite.
Some kind of parasite, and yeah, like 9 or 10 states giving people diarrhea. It's really bad.
People in 9 states explosive diarrhea. When is it going to be safe to eat lettuce again?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. It's the first time
Thank
I've been
you.
asked that question. Are you eating lettuce recently?
Yeah, are you eating lettuce?
I can always have more lettuce.
No, it's a very interesting question from you. I didn't think you'd ask that kind of a question. Nobody wants to ask that question, but it's exciting.
There's this food coming in, I guess, from Mexico. It's tainted. It's making a lot of people sick. That is the CDC's terminology.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a major tariff on Mexico because of the lettuce, and we're going to put a big tariff on Canada because of the smoke. All right, we'll get a comment. Which would you have, the lettuce or the smoke? I think I'll take the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke wrecked my daughter's swim meet.
Well, it's closed up a lot of countries. I've told Canada they have to do something about it. We've never had this problem. All of a sudden,
Breaking news: the smoke from Canada.
So we'll have to talk to them.
Canceled swim meet. That's something, ain't it?
Limits are very important because I see what's happening. The other day, a senator I knew got a text, a great guy, from his.
Like I said, go check out the Powder Dusty and Glenn Lawrence on YouTube X. We'll show it one more time, doing the floss. Also, Grid One Motorsports. What do we got going on over here, man?
Scoop. My intention.
Let's see. What do we got over here? Oh, he's not at a protest. He's just doing a live stream. So let's jump over here for a second, guys. I want to jump on something over here on TikTok. Let's see if we can find some actual
most American looking
Europeans loving America, making neighborhoods like this the U.S.
Huge open roads, absolutely
yes,
houses,
games and
American
Sienna,
flag, big truck,
great couple, great YouTube channel, great people.
It's an old school truck.
Yes,
It looks amazing. But get in the comments, let us know, is this a normal American?
Yes, it's a normal American neighborhood. I think they ought to move to Tennessee. I think Tennessee, Florida, somewhere in there. What's he talking about?
Those are the Lemon Nation.
He's an idiot. Let's go to live streams. Let's see who's over here doing a live today on Nolan Wells. Are you guys keeping up with any of that? Nope, doesn't look like anyone's talking on that one. Always a bunch of live streams right here. Let's see. Who are we talking about today? Nobody's even there.
We are live down below.
Chuba. Can't even understand you. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Let's delete that. What are we looking up, guys? Let's see if it pops up. Well, it did, but there's nobody talking about it. I don't know why they ain't talking about it.
So
the group that went.
This is one of the interviews.
So yeah,
Let's see.
so I wasn't clearly
I don't know.
No,
We'll
I was not
see.
on the boat with them. Yes, I was a part of the group that was supposed to go out. So the only reason why I did not go on the boat is I was offered, I got begged to go, but my uncle, we also took 12 people out on our boat.
Okay, chat. Whoever said he was a part of the 30, then they were wrong. Again, you guys were right. The ones who said no, he wasn't a part of the 30 that went out. Shout out to you guys. You guys are right. You guys are right. Straight up. You guys was right. Let's go.
What do y'all think? You think them boys did it?
I did not go on the boat. I was
Or do you
offered,
think that just
I
an
got
accident
begged to
happened?
go, but my uncle, we also took 12 people out on our boat, not including us two, so 14. And my uncle knows the passengers wouldn't have helped. Generally wouldn't have helped with anything. With that many people on a boat, you need a little bit of help. So my uncle was like, hey, can you just ride out with me and you can go do your thing throughout the day on the island? I don't care. I don't need you. I just need help to get out there and then pick everything up. Because I know all these people are going to be drunk and they're not going to want to do the extras that nobody sees about going out on the boat, right?
Chat, did you guys hear that? Everybody was lit. It's Horn Island, man. Let's go. Hey, Unc, I'll see you later. I'm going with the bros.
Retard TikTokers. Retard TikTokers, guys. I tell you, I can't stand that place over there. It ain't nothing but drowning with. I'm telling you, man. Let's try this other when I get back again. This is ridiculous. These people are just. I mean, it's just fed full.
Of the United States, President
Okay,
Donald
let's see.
J. Trump.
Once again, these people can't stop from playing fucking music. Why did it go back to that? I don't get it. Let's see what we're looking up here. We wanted to see if he was saying anything about it.
It was the whole show, which is Joe and I just want.
Let's see what they're talking about over here. Who are these guys?
On the end with what I've been promising viewers the whole show, which is Joe and your little message to me on X, because I posted this after the UFC event at the White House. I said I thought the UFC event at the White House was great, very different, very entertaining. Congrats to Dana White and Donald Trump. And to my liberal friends shrieking in faux outrage about it, I simply say this: pick your battles with Trump. This ain't a hill to hysterically die on. I don't think that was an unreasonable comment. I thought that this is probably pretty accurate. There was no real harm done by the UFC spectacle. Most people who watched it enjoyed it. If they like the UFC, they particularly enjoyed it. But your response, Jojo, I have to say, left a little to be desired. Your full response to me on the public platform of X was, fuck off, peers. Now, I'd like to give you a final opportunity to maybe withdraw that tweet.
Short and sweet. I stand by my words, my friend. Look, I'm old enough to remember when you told me to pipe down on your show, and then you took to that same platform to tell your audience that I was forever banned from your show until and unless, and I quote, I learned to behave myself.
Right.
Piers, I think I've been on your show.
Quite clearly, I have failed in my own
since
yardstick here.
This is the problem with
And
liberals.
that's not counting the 10 times.
When one liberal, like Piers Morgan or one Democrat, like what's his name, Bill Maher, doesn't agree 100% with every single nutbag woke thing they do, they completely say this shit, like her. So you didn't hate on Trump for doing a UFC fight on the line. So we're going to hate on you. That is a woke liberal right there. Since you didn't agree with us, and Trump was bad for doing a UFC fight on the White House lawn, but they didn't say nothing about the guys on dirt bikes, the Ricky Carmichael and the fucking king of motocross, Jeremy Carmichael, or Jeremy McGrath, sorry. Those guys are legends. I love all those guys. I grew up with those guys, dirt biking, racing. Let me tell you something. They didn't say nothing about that, but it was all about the fight. And this is what you call a woke liberal. Since you didn't stand with us against the UFC fight, we're going to stand against you now. And this is exactly the left for you. They get mad at their own people because they don't agree 100%. You don't have to agree all the time. Just like Piers said, hey, he liked it. He thought it did good. Pick your battles. You don't want to die on that mountain over something silly. I mean, it's silly.
I said I couldn't do your show after that because I thought he said I was banned and told me to learn to behave. And yet I came back because I wanted to give you another chance. So me telling you to fuck off when I disagree with you on the app you told me I was forever banned on feels like justice, my friend.
Well, you do seem to be behaving better.
She does. I was about to say exactly that. I do think my tactic has worked. You are behaving. I would say your behavior's been 35% better than it normally is.
There's so much outnumbered on this particular panel. So, but I have no horse in the Candace Owens fight. I'm just watching these guys duke it out. Look, I'm just sitting back watching because it's kind of like I need some popcorn. But I would hardly say that I've ever been badly behaved because I have convictions and because I believe in what I have to say. But yeah, I stand by saying fuck off about the bread and circuses of that ridiculous
Thank you very much indeed. Well, I kind of admire people who stand by their guns even when their guns are revolting.
So President Teddy Roosevelt had a boxing match on the White House lawn. He even boxed in it. So, I mean, it ain't like he was the only person, Trump's the only person that actually, that dude's on there a lot, ain't he? I think that's that one debater guy. I forget his name. I can't remember his name. He debates or something like that.
What was it like inside the room, and how was it different from some of the others that you've attended?
Well,
there wasn't gunfire to start with.
He did not attend any of the dinners during his first term, including the one that I presided over in 2017.
Yeah,
so it was just that alone was different because this is a president who has been.
He didn't attend any of the dinners. The first one go around, I guess.
Second term, certainly during both of his campaigns, and as part of that brand, has boycotted the dinner. So he came tonight. He stayed on brand. He used a lot of insults in his, as he referenced in his very long speech.
Sorry about
he
that.
He mixed that with a few things that were not insulting, but he certainly stayed on brand for that. And otherwise, what was it like being in the room? I mean, it was the whole history of this dinner being the second version of the one that was supposed to have happened and partially happened in April, certainly hung over the night. And he referenced that in a positive way, and so did the others who spoke, including the current president or the outgoing president, Wee Chang. So that was that part was uplifting, I would say, but certainly a lot of the other things that the president talked about were quite negative with regard to the press.
It's supposed to be negative. Look what they've done to him. You wonder why he didn't. You wonder why he didn't go to any of them in the first term. Look what they did to it. Look what they tried to do.
You've been to a lot of these, Jeff.
They run this man through the ringer from north to south to east to west, trying to take everything he had, trying to put him in prison.
What do you think?
Look at it. He's like, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm a fucking idiot. Look at me. I'm a fucking idiot. Look at my pot belly. My 20-year-old wife loves it though, because I'm rich.
Wolf, you mind telling us reaction to President Trump's speech tonight? What you thought about it? What do you think of the jokes about Caitlyn? You think they went too far?
Of course they did. He could just said, "Hi, Caitlin,"
Wolf, you mind
and
telling
they'd have
us
said,
reaction
"Trump
to
went too
President
far."
Trump's speech
Trump
tonight?
went
What you
too
thought?
far. He could have just said, "Hi, Caitlin."
Heinrich, she can be very tough as a reporter. I will tell you.
Yeah, Trump went too
She
far.
can be
Trump went
nasty.
too
She
far.
looks so beautiful.
Look
but
at
she
her.
can be
She's
so
fawning
nasty.
over
How
Trump.
could that happen?
Yeah, look at her.
But she just got married to a very successful congressman.
Oh, I'm
very
sure.
good congressman.
I'm sure
I'd
he's
like to have a
successful.
couple of more votes.
Isn't every fucking politician, congressman successful because they got their hands in our pockets? Aren't they all successful?
From it, that's okay. On occasion, he shows a little independence. We don't like that. But now he's a very professional guy, and he loves our country. But the big thing, I just have the correspondence.
Also to facilitate this arrangement where we're going to guide ships through the straits. If we can finish off not just the coastal defenses that the Iranians have, but even some military outposts inland, maybe that helps that effort.
President Trump issuing this warning, please let this statement serve to represent until further notice that from this point forth, any and all damages done to ships, cargo, or anything related thereto will be paid for by Iranian money that the United States has in its possession and controls. These damages may be very substantial, but nevertheless, this is the fair and equitable thing to do. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. What's your analysis, Michael?
Well, I'm glad he's doing that. I think he's trying to up the ante on the Iranians to let them know that.
Well, Trump could save a drowning baby from a shark, and people would say, Trump's starving the sharks.
There's no easy way through this. He's going to up the pressure on them at every possibility,
Oh,
at
my
every
Lord.
possible moment. And so I think that's what he's trying to do here. He's saying this is not a cost-free exercise for the Iranians to try and annihilate ships as they go through the straits. They're going to have to pay for this, and we can make them pay through frozen Iranian assets that have been frozen in banks for some time.
Goodbye. Norma Jean, how much I love you. Goodbye.
I know something he didn't even know. Cover your eyes.
Cover your eyes. Let's guess your age or your number.
How could I know something he didn't even know? Let me show you over here. Let me show the president. President's still admiring the Czech crystal, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Beautiful chandelier, sir.
That's
Open your
why
eyes.
Trump is Trump. He's elegant. He admires things like that. He loves beauty. He knows what this stuff is. He knows what art is. He knows what beauty is. He admires the details and things. That's why he's a great businessman, and he knows how to run this country, is because he figures out and finds the details in certain things, and he loves it. Quick, guys. Go on. Go. When you know how to figure out and look at the details, then you can solve things.
How much you got, Todd?
$85.
$85, everybody!
Shit. Add a few zeros and stuff on that. He's got more than 80, I guarantee. Come here. What's the matter with you? Huh? What's the matter with you? Go play.
Let me show you over here.
Sorry, guys. My little kitten is bothering me.
For a fourth term as President of the United States. I will be doing that. I will be having an official, and this is somewhat of a scoop, my intention to run for a fourth term as President of the United States.
I love it when they put means together. Trump 2028 forever. Okay.
Quick.
Quick. God, I love the 80s. I love the movies. Can't Buy Me Love. That's the 80s were great. The 80s movies, the Breakfast Club, all that, Pretty in Pink. You had Revenge of the Nerds. You had, all this. Yeah. The Lost Boys. You had, oh man, all these movies. I've been wanting to do an 80s day forever, ever. I've been wanting to do an 80s day like marathon and just talk about the 80s movies and everything,
Your trust in me to lead the White House Correspondents Association for the next year. And I look forward to working alongside all of you as we continue our shared mission, pursuing the facts without fear or favor, and exercising the freedoms protected by the First Amendment in service of the American people. The attempt on President Trump's life last April was a sobering reminder that democracy is not immune to violence, and the freedoms that we cherish can never be taken for granted.
And they don't need to be, and they don't ever need to be taken
Political
away.
violence must have no home in America.
Like they don't even want to clap at that.
Serve us well to broaden.
How do you not want to clap at
understanding,
that?
Shed light.
These
And
people
to
are
inform
disgusting.
Our decisions, especially in this age of fast-moving information that can reinforce our divisions. And we are grateful to have President Trump here tonight, taking part in this tradition that recognizes the essential role of a free press in our democracy. Thank you, President Trump.
He's just sitting there like, yeah, sure, okay. I'm just.
Brother are thinking about moving together, very much in love.
What? Wait a minute.
Elon Omar, one of my favorites, and her brother are thinking about moving together, very much in love.
Her and her brother. Elon backs Trump in this. Oh my God. Ilhan Omar, one of his favorites. Her brother.
Elon Omar, one of my favorites, and her brother are
That's
thinking
funny.
about moving together, very much in love. The video
Moving together very much in love. Oh my Lord.
just recently.
This man will say anything. I think that's why most liberals can't stand him, because he's not afraid to just speak.
Elon giving a speech referring to World War II as World War 11. And they asked her about that. She still
Yeah,
thought
she said World War 11.
But I'm not surprised because she's a low IQ person.
Exactly.
And she's also a very
Molly's
dishonest
70.
person. And she ought to get the
IQ
hell out
70
of
or
our
below.
country. She shouldn't be here.
They have none of them should. They have no benefit to this country.
Brother, husband, number
Wait a minute. They're still in Minnesota, right? 80% of them still on welfare and food stamps and government assistance. Been here 10 years. If they can't better their life and theirself in 10 years, why are they here?
one. Omar is
You are getting on my
reportedly being
nerves, young man.
investigated for fraud. She revised her net worth. I was shocked to see that she was worth much more than $30 million. And then when the press got on her, she revised it slightly downward to less than 18,000. So she went from much more than 30 million to 18,000. And I know Democrats, and the word Democrat is something that's come into fashion. I changed the E with a U, and most people don't know that dumb has a B, so we don't have to worry about that. It's very quiet. I thought it was quite good, but I haven't gotten much credit for that. Fake news, good. Pocahontas, good. I won't say.
This is what victory feels like. Yeah. Yes! This is what victory feels like. Yeah.
So Elon Musk beat Facebook and TikTok on the App Store top 3 app list. Number 1, X. Huh. That's wild, ain't it? That's cool.
$67. Where's Frank?
They wonder why he's a trillionaire. Well, the man knows what he's doing.
My mom holding a small suitcase in one hand and a toddler me with the other. Yet they built a new life,
Get
a successful
down.
business, and a real future. Our Chinese restaurant was the first in my town. Of those 5,500 residents, the Chinese American population of Buchanan was 3. My mom, my dad, and me. Growing up there was not always easy. Most folks had never laid eyes on people who looked like my family, but far more often than not, the community was welcoming and generous. Turns out deer meat is great in a stir fry.
Deer meat is
Mandarin, the
great
word
no
for
matter what
arrogant
you
is
eat. Part of it.
mei.
The tenderloin, the
Literally
back
means
straps is the
beautiful
tenderloin. Oh my lord, it's the best. Deer meat's the
America
best.
the Beautiful was never only about her landscapes or landmarks. It has always been about the promise that no matter where you come
Go
from,
in
you
there
get a
and
shot
play.
at chasing your dream. My dreams began right there in that family restaurant.
Sorry,
A small
guys.
TV in the
Cat
back
is
was
aggravating
often
me.
turned to
Will
the
not stay off the
news,
desk.
my dad's go-to for learning more English. In the middle of dinner service, it was the CBS Evening News anchored by Dan Rather and Connie Chung. I was hooked. In middle school, I won a contest to be a student reporter for a national news show called Channel One. And when a local news crew came to cover it, they learned just how big my dreams really were.
Let me ask you guys this. Did any of you guys see the interview with what's his name? Hunter Biden and those two guys. What's the white kid's name on X that's really controversial? What's his name? What's his name? Nick Fuentes. Did anybody see the interview with Nick Fuentes and Hunter Biden? Any of you guys see that interview? I seen something on Instagram about it. Seriously, like, has anybody seen any of that? Has anyone seen the interview with Nick Fuentes and Hunter Biden? I seen a few minutes of it. I didn't watch it all. I just seen some of it, and I was like, man, because see, this is what I do. I bring things to you guys. I'm not cheering for one or the other. I know where I stand. I want to bring content for you guys. That's it. So, as we can see, America will say, give them the good finger. Let's get them out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you know that this right here is the best quote in the world. Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back. Marcus Aurelius. So, and for all you Madani lovers, Mayor Mahoney in New York, here you go. That's what he looks like, Mayor Madani. And this is what Trump is going to do eventually. This right here. You'll love how this movie ends, guys. You'll love how this movie ends. Also, don't forget, we're going to get you out of here. Okay? I'm done.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of
Ladies and gentlemen, have a good weekend. As you're out there going through the smog and the smoke and the fog and the mist through the night streets, please watch out for motorcycles. Watch out for pedestrians. Also, go look at this movie, Other Mommy. Go look up Other Mommy. The new 2026 movie, Other Mommy. Oh my God. It's creepy. Don't let the woman or a man, don't let the person walk out in front of you. I'm just fucking with you. Go look up Other Mommy. It's a great movie. I don't know how many of you guys are excited for Dr. Doom, Marvel's Dr. Doom. I'm more excited for the Spider-Man than Dr. Doom. I can tell you that right now. All right, guys, make sure you stay in your lane or crash the damn thing. I'm out until further notice. Kick fucking rocks, you hipster nation.